Hello, hi guys. This is CA Balakrishna from Lecturepedia.in. How are you? Hope you people are doing well. Even I am fantastic. Basically, I'm recording this video before SFM examination itself. I know tomorrow is your SFM examination. I'm recording this today only so that once your SFM examination is completed, you'll quickly watch this video and you will start revision of audit as per this schedule. Before discussing this 1.5 days strategy for audit revision, I wanted to give you one suggestion. Once SFM examination is completed, you please don't think about that SFM examination after coming out of examination hall. Okay, whether the paper is easy or it is tough, you just keep it aside, because you should not have the impact of the previous paper on the next paper. Okay, because last time it happened like this only. In May 23 examinations, SFM paper, it was tough, and since it was tough, even though audit paper was average paper, since the students, they have not properly revised audit, they felt even audit as tougher. Okay, because of carrying the impact of the previous paper. So you please don't do such mistake. You just keep previous paper aside, whether you have written it properly or you haven't written it properly, because these are CA examinations, boss. We don't know what will happen. So you just remove that subject out of your mind and come to audit. Now, once you complete your examination at 5 o'clock in the evening, you might be taking 1 hour or half an hour to reach your homes, and you fresh up and start take books of auditing sharp at 7 p.m. Okay, first of all, you take up audit of consolidated financial statements and audit of automated environment. From these two chapters, you will 100% get question. Okay, 4 marks each or 5 marks each. Okay, you can expect 8 to 10 marks from these two chapters for sure. So you first of all complete the revision of these two chapters from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Next, 8:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. within half an hour, you complete audit of NBFC. Okay, if you are you lack time for audit of NBFC, you can use some of the time of this previous 1.5 hour. Okay, in the first 2 hours, you have to complete revision of these three chapters. Okay, audit of CFS, automated environment, and audit of NBFCs. Once these three are completed, from 9 p.m. to 9:45 p.m. you can take dinner break. Okay, uh, generally I have given 45 minutes break. If you want, you can reduce this break and you can take only half an hour as the dinner break, and that 15 minutes you can use for audit of NBFCs. Okay, if you feel that the time for audit of NBFC revision is very much less, you can utilize that 15 minutes for that. Okay, once you have your dinner break from 9:45 p.m. to 11 p.m., take up audit under physical loss. Here in this audit under physical loss also, you can expect 4 to 8 marks. Okay, so all the major chapters, I'm covering them first. Okay, first you will be revising all the important chapters. After that, you will be revising other chapters. In case, okay, by night 11 o'clock 11 p.m. you complete this audit under fiscal loss. Okay, even if it is not completed, you can extend another half an hour, because next day you are not having examination, right? So you can extend another half an hour. By 11:30 p.m. like that, you can complete audit under fiscal loss. Okay, and go to bed at 11:30 or 12 o'clock, and next day wake up at 6 o'clock. Okay, don't compromise sleep. 6 hours sleep is mandatory. Okay, without 6 hours sleep, your brain, it will not work properly. Okay, so compulsorily give 6 hours sleep. Next day on the 4th, wake up at 6 o'clock, fresh up, and by 7 open the book again. Now, next day you will be starting with professional ethics. From 7 to 9 o'clock, complete professional ethics, 2 hours. Okay, and from 9 to 9:30 take up caro. Okay, simple chapter, you can complete it within 30 minutes. Even 30 minutes you might not be taking it. If you have properly read the caro, previously. Okay, within 15 minutes you can complete Caro. So by the time you go for breakfast, you should complete Caro and professional ethics. Hope that is clear. From 9:30 to 10 a.m. take breakfast. Okay, half an hour. Next, once breakfast is completed, from 10 o'clock to 12:30, 2.5 hours, take up auditing standards. Now I know, yes, 2.5 hours it is not sufficient to revise entire auditing standards. I know. What you will do is, first of all, you cover important standards. Okay, what are important standards? I have already made a video regarding important chapters for November 2023 examination. I will be giving the link for that video here. Okay, there I have told you certain important standards. First of all, you cover those standards. Okay, you can take help of the revision videos that I have already uploaded for the standards. You complete those standards first. Next, in the remaining time, what you will do is, for this auditing standards, go through questions. Okay, in the question bank there are around 140 questions for these auditing standards. You please go through those questions. Okay, question bank is sufficient for auditing standards. Okay, try to revise as much as possible in this 2.5 hours for the auditing standards. Okay, if at all you left any of the standards, then don't worry, next day you will be getting time. Okay, before examination, actually I haven't planned any schedule before the examination. Okay, at that time you can cover the remaining topics. If in case you have left any topics, at that time you can cover. Okay, but don't give more than 2.5 hours for auditing standards. Okay, if you give more time, okay, at last 3 hours you give. Okay, more than that you don't give for auditing standards. Okay, because if you give lot of time for auditing standards, you cannot revise other chapters, because there are other syllabus as well. You need to cover that also. So at max give 3 hours or 2.5 hours for auditing standards. Next, from 12:30 to 1 o'clock, complete due diligence and forensic accounting. Here also, this due diligence and forensic accounting, you can cover it from question bank. Question bank is sufficient for this due diligence and forensic accounting. Okay, total 2 chapters together, you will be having roughly 12 to 15 questions. It is sufficient to cover that question bank. Next, 1 to 2 o'clock, you can take lunch break, and from 2 to 3 p.m. complete audit committee and corporate governance. This audit committee and corporate governance, there is chance of asking case based MCQs on this audit committee and corporate governance. So I have given 1 hour for this chapter. Okay, if possible, go through revision class for this audit committee and corporate governance also, because it will help you for MCQs. Okay, even peer review and quality review in the next 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. cover peer review and quality review. Even in this peer review and quality review also, there is chance of case based MCQ. Okay, they are taking up a single chapter and giving 10 marks case based MCQs from that entire chapter. So from audit committee, corporate governance, peer review, quality review, from these 2 chapters, and even from audit of PSU, the chance of case based MCQ is not there. But you know revise it audit of PSU from the charts that I have provided you. Okay, you use the charts for audit of PSU. Along with those charts, you also cover question bank. Okay, 4 to 5 p.m. Next, 5 to 5:30, take tea break, and once tea break is completed, from 5:30 to 7, 1.5 hour, go through company audit, including audit of dividends. Okay, you cover company audit in that 1.5 hour. Next, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. go through bank audit and insurance audit. Basically, from these 2 chapters together, you can expect 5 marks, and from either bank audit or insurance audit, you can expect case based MCQ. So for these 2 chapters, you also see revision video. Okay, it will help you to crack MCQs, and my charts also you just go through for these chapters. Okay, for audit committee, corporate governance, peer review, quality review, bank audit, insurance audit, and this one also, uh, audit under physical laws. Okay, from these chapters, the chance of asking case based MCQ is quite high. Next, 8:30 to 8:45, liabilities of auditor. Okay, within just 15 minutes you can revise it. A small chapter, you can complete it within 15 minutes. Next, 8:45 to 9:30 p.m. take dinner break, and from 9:30 to 10 o'clock complete investigation, a small chapter. Okay, even for investigation also you can just go through questions, that will be sufficient. And from 10 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. cover management audit, operational audit, and internal audit. Okay, so by 11:30 p.m. or 12 o'clock you will be completing revision of all the chapters if you strictly follow this schedule. In case if some of the chapters are left over, you need not worry, you will be having another half day. Okay, on the fifth fifth of morning you will be having another half day. You can complete the, if at all you are not able to complete any of the chapters as per the schedule, you can plan it during that time. Okay, now along with that you also go through RTP and MTP. Now for this RTP, I have recorded a video and uploaded a video for this RTP. You just go through that RTP video, that will be sufficient. It will be around 50 minutes like that. You can just go through that. And for this MTP, MTP series 1, I have made a video for MCQs. You go through that. And for MTP series 2, I haven't made a video. You just go through it, uh, through the MCQs of that MTP series 2, that will be sufficient. Okay, so this way you plan your schedule. In case, okay, if in case you are not able to revise complete syllabus, don't worry. Okay, it is sufficient. Even if you properly revised 80% of syllabus, it is sufficient. Don't get panic if you are not able to revise completely, because since the syllabus is huge, it might be possible that you know some of the content might not be revised. Don't worry, try to cover as much as possible. Okay, I know, since you have prepared properly from last 4 months or 5 months, you will be for sure giving your 100%. Just that you don't waste this 1.5 day. Okay, you utilize it as much as possible. Okay, so yes, if at all you're having any doubts, you can ask me over Telegram. I'll be active in the Telegram during the during that 1.5 day. You can ask me in the Telegram. Yes, all the best. uh, give your 100%. Take care. Bye bye. See you.